Good morning to you, friends. It's an exciting time. It's January the 4th. You know what that means.
It's January 4th.
It's the first, well, that's right, Casey. It's the first Leopard Print Thursday of 2024. I'm Jessica Knoll. Bill Bevins is here. I don't understand. I'm not taking your bait. You were all keyed up today.
Yeah. I was hesitant to sit on the couch. I might just blend in. You wouldn't see me because I got leopard print socks on. I got my leopard print watch on. I got my leopard print pocket square. Got my leopard print onesie on underneath. I'm good to go.
You go get that Snuggie and the toboggan. You'll be all set.
Maybe later. Stay tuned.
You gave me a heart.
I'm not going to, got to save something for the end of the show.
That's true. The look could evolve. We always extend an open invitation each and every weekday morning from 9 to 10 to tune in and catch Virginia This Morning right here on CBS 6. Thanks for doing so this morning.
It's always a pleasure being here with you, and we enjoy passing along helpful information to you, and we appreciate your viewership.
So I woke up this morning at 4. Just was like, bing! And then I used the time wisely. I finished a book that I'd been reading. I did a little online work.
Now, are you actually physically holding a book and reading it?
Yes.
Oh.
I like an old school book.
Okay.
And I sought this one out. I went to the library. I got it. I've read it. I finished it. So that felt good.
You know what shocks me about all of this? Not that you woke up at 4, bing, and you started doing stuff. It's the fact that Jessica Knoll, Miss Planner, Miss Get Things Done, Miss Check Off the Boxes, Miss Organized, actually took time to read a book.
Well, part of this year's goals are to make sure that I read a book a month, at least, at minimum. I know that's not like some giant insurmountable thing, but I've kick-started. January, check.
My reading book is audiobooks.
Oh, well, that's good.
Somebody reads to me.
That is good. I like listening to those in the car.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
So how far did you finish the book?
I finished the book, yeah. So it's done. It's in the car now. It's going back to the library. We're good to go.
Wow.
Got some stuff done. Got on the coffee. I'm a little keyed up, but that's okay. It's Thursday, and that's
She got up at 4. Stay tuned by the end of the show.
Yeah, Thursdays are 4.
She'll be out.
They're also for this, everywhere you are. It's a fun part of the morning where we get to peek at a few of the highlights in your life. We've seen everything in our inbox, from snakes, deer, hawks, fun family vacations, and so much more. We have a few more in store to share with you today, just like this one. Take a look. Ooh,
nice.
I know what that is. Starting to bloom. That's cool. I don't know if ours have any buds on it or not.
Yeah, don't send any more snake pictures. No more snakes.
Ken sends the snake pictures, and they are good. We'll tell you who sent this one in and a few more of the highlights that are coming up this morning in about 15 minutes.
And a new calendar year means another opportunity to push the reset button and start fresh with new aspirations and goals. She's one of our favorite lifestyle experts that comes to see us once a year. And today, Stephanie Walters is live in our studio with some suggestions that you can put to use to make 2024 a successful year.
Always a plus. Looking forward to that. Plus dinner plans. If you don't have those in line already, you might after this segment. Local food truck owner and caterer Larry Carey's back in the studio, ready to make a delicious chicken marsala. He's going to walk us through the steps. It smells so delicious in the studio. I really wish we could share some smell-o-vision this morning. He'll show us how it's done on the show live later this morning.
Smells delish.
Yep.
All right, folks, it's time to check in with Tom Patton, who's outside the CBS 6 Backyard Weather Center. He was in the building just a second ago. I looked up and it was like, whoa! There's Tom, but he's back out there now. Good morning, Tom.
All right, good morning, Bill. You know, I love chicken marsala, by the way.
Oh,
come on in.
Come
One
in.
of my absolute favorite dishes.
Oh.
I had it over the Christmas week there, just so you know, at a restaurant, and it was fabulous.
Well, Larry's making
Insane.
some right now.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
maybe that's, you got a little sniff of it when you're in here, so come on back.
I've attempted to make it. You get the Marsala wine, right? And then you realize I could use this not just for chicken, but so many different things. So I'm dumping Marsala in many things often. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just thought I'd let you know that. And Bill, all that leopard print, you were showing us the socks, and for a minute I thought, maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah. And then?
And then what happened?
I quickly got over it. But
He took another breath and that moment
Yes.
passed.
Well, it's kind of like that theory you use, Tom, of like, I'm good now for the rest of the year. I've worn it.
That's true.
First Thursday, look at me.
Yes, you get credit. You got extra credit, so you should be good through, what is this, 2020 something, 4, 5, 6, where are we now?
Yeah.
4? You should be good, I would say, through the rest of, well, I would go for the year.
Okay.
You got to go big.
Check that off.
You can always scale it back, so you might get through summer if you go, try to.
Well, you don't wear leopard print in the summer anyway, so that's okay.
Good
I don't
point.
know. You both are in the trash can. He was trying to get me to take this bait, like showing me the sock, showing me the watch. I'm like, well, big whoop.
Well, you're wearing polka dots today. She didn't even wear leopard print.
Official
That's
of all,
polka dots.
if there's 2 of us on this couch, one that can't be seen, it's not you.
Yeah. Plus, Jess might need to just stay out of this.
These are just little black polka dots.
I
Leopard
set
print
the
is
standard
two-tone.
here with when you've worn enough leopard.
When I was talking to my friend the leopard, he has multicolored dots. Tom left.
Come back.
He's out. Come on back,
He went
Tom.
to get
Okay
his
to come
leopard
back in?
print.
Oh, okay.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Okay.
All right. I told you, not in front of the kids.
Didn't mean to start anything there. Wow. Okay, there you go. We've got a lot of clouds, a little bit of blue. We had a little bit of blue earlier. We had some rain even earlier this morning. It was a wet morning. Not soaking rain, but just enough to wet the ground in many areas here. Hold on, we've been having some issues this morning. There we go. All right, 43 degrees right now. It's a little bit breezy and kind of making it feel like 37, so the wind chill will be an issue today. And we have 40s generally around the area, and you can see those winds, a northerly breeze, and that's going to give us a chill. 48, it's going to become partly sunny. Eventually later today will completely clear out, but cold, breezy day today. 22 tonight, man. Tonight is going to be, if 22 is at the airport, you know your outlying areas, your Chesters and Petersburgs and Midlothians and Short Pump, you're all going to be maybe in the teens tonight. I'm having internet issues, I got to be honest. So a lot of my data is not showing up right now. I think that's why I ran in, Bill. So you're not going to get to see satellite and radar. But here's something I prepared earlier. So this one will work, I hope. That's where the storm system was I was showing you. We'll clear out today. And then tonight will be clear, mostly sunny, then becoming partly sunny tomorrow. We get into Saturday, and this is the system we're tracking. It's going to be cold enough for some light wintry precip, some sleet and a little light freezing rain early on, probably around or slightly before sunrise Saturday. And some of those areas in pink, especially the farther west you go, could get a little light accumulation of sleet or freezing rain. Freezing rain is that glaze you get. And then you'll transition to rain during those late morning and midday hours, and then we'll get a good soaking rain as we go into the afternoon. You can see back toward the valley some wet snow. They may get a couple inches back in that direction, and then this will be gone hopefully by about 6, 7 o'clock, completely out of here on Saturday, and then we'll have a dry Sunday. 40s for the next few days, kind of chilly today, especially with that breeze. That 20% was from earlier this morning, the showers we had. So we're not expecting any more rain today. Another good soak, or probably even more rain as we go into Tuesday. All righty, Virginia This Morning will continue right after this.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Hello,
Hard to top that.
I don't know. It should be an official internet poll. Do you like the novelty? Do you want some novelty, or do you like the nostalgia? Because we've been celebrating that one for a minute.
Yeah, that one's got some age on it.
It's a trick question. Either way, we're still doing one. Happy Leopard Print Thursday to you, friends. It's the first one of the year. That means we now have 51 additional Thursdays in 2024
Did you actually count them?
to enjoy. LPT. How many pair of socks do you have there, buddy?
Just the one.
They're only going to carry
But if
you
you
so
only wear
far.
them once every 6 months, it's okay.
True, you get some good use. Mr. Bevins and I, Bill Bevins and I, are delighted that you are with us today. And over the years, Virginia This Morning has established itself as your go-to source for everything entertainment and beyond.
All right, here's a note for recent college graduates or people who are just getting started in their careers. Find something you love to do and it won't feel like work. I enjoy being here, part of this family, part of the program on Central Virginia's only live talk and entertainment show. And since I'm doing grandpa advice, don't go to bed angry with your spouse. Eat your greens and stay off my yard.
I read one yesterday. Grandpa advice.
Well, that was grandpa advice.
I think that'll go viral. Somebody's going to plug that in. It could be a whole new segment weekly, daily.
No, let's know.
No. Did I take it too far? I read one yesterday that was like, if you are feeling like, and I read this, I didn't say it, if you are feeling like people are the worst, like it's just like you're so grouchy and so grumpy.
Take a look in the mirror.
No, go eat a sandwich.
Go eat a sandwich.
Yes, because I think often our blood sugar will take a little dip, and then that's when we get a little grouchy or anxious. Not that that solves it all, but that's my.
All right, so Grandpa's going to turn that around. If everybody around you seems like they're not exactly what you think they should be, maybe it's you.
Do you need a Snickers? All right, let's get started.
All right, let's get an overview of what actually is going to happen on this show
We
today.
do have food, thankfully. Food truck owner Larry Carey. He's here ready to make his signature chicken marsala. This is going to bring Bill back.
Yeah.
And we're all going to be delighted. He's going to show us how to make it. It'll be perfect every time, and you're going to want to add this one to the rotation.
Lifestyle expert and content creator Stephanie Walters is here to talk about how you can hit the reset and renew yourself for the new year.
Looking forward to that. Plus, over the holidays, we all may have indulged in high-calorie foods, certainly some desserts. As we settle into January, all eyes are focused on maybe turning that train around. You can still enjoy some great-tasting food, but without all the sugar. Our first guest is a popular entrepreneur and author of the book, The No Sugar Baker, Cookbook for Healthy Living and No Regrets.
Her No Sugar Baker Monster Cookies are on the Virginia This Morning virtual dessert menu today, and we welcome Jane Jones back to our live show. It's been a while. Hey, Jane.
Hey, how are you guys?
We are great. We're great. You're looking good.
Thanks. You know, before I was telling you, this is my very first interview back from having 2 cardiac arrests saved by CPR since June. So I kind of feel like we should be doing a celebration today.
I do not
First
disagree.
interview back, and you chose us?
I know.
We're so honored.
And I love leopard. I wear leopard shoes all the time.
Okay, there you go.
Jane, we knew
Yes.
we loved you for so many reasons. When folks, if anybody's not yet familiar, you are an entrepreneur, but such an inspiration on many levels. Before we even get to this most recent situation, you discovered diabetes. You'd had a certain situation, and that prompted this entrepreneurial journey that started years ago.
Well, I wouldn't say entrepreneurial journey. I would say I'm the authentic blogger who tells it like it is. Here's the deal. My husband dragged me to the emergency room. I had no idea I was very sick. Blood sugar was over 600. I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you that. They diagnosed me as severely diabetic, and the ER physician told me these magical words. She said, listen, Jane, for the rest of your life, you need to eat lean meats and salads. And she sent me on my merry way. What she didn't tell me, I was going to wake up to no eyesight for the next 3 weeks of my life. Here's the good part. 6 months later, insulin-free, diabetic medicine-free, sugar-free, 60 pounds lighter, and that vision was back to almost 2020. So I started posting recipes I was starting to make again. Our daughter came from college during COVID, and she was like, hey, people like what you're doing. You're sort of like the No Sugar Baker. You should start that as a blog. I took her advice, and that's exactly what we did.
Nice.
That is the way to go. Well, I could talk with you about that particular journey all day, but we are going to talk about monster cookies. How do we put these together?
So this is my husband's choice. When I started doing recipes, he's like, hey, do you think you can make a monster cookie? I'm like, monster cookie? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? A monster cookie's got lots of sugar, right? And lots of taste. I was like, well, let me give it a try. So here's what you're going to do. I call it the half a cup recipe because it's literally like half a cup of this, half a cup of that. So half a cup of butter. Now learn a lesson from me today, friends. It's a half a cup of all natural peanut butter. The popular brands, I had a mistake when I first got sick. The popular brands are full of sugar. So go to your deli, get the all natural, strictly peanut butter is the best. And then you're gonna add in, I use a half a cup of erythritol sweetener. So it's literally the skin of a grape is what I use. So it's all natural. Use 1/2 cup of the granular. And then the best when it comes to making cookies is the half a cup of the brown. The brown gives it that great caramely kind of texture with less sugar. Go ahead and put it into your bowl. Another secret that I've learned is vanilla. I don't use any certain measurement. I just go ahead and do a good swish of it up along with a couple of eggs. So you pour your eggs in, mix it with your mixer, get all ready to go, just like you do a normal cookie. Now, your choice in this one, you don't have to add in flour if you don't want to. I prefer flour because it brings the cookie dough together and kind of gives it a little bit of a nice stretch. A little bit of flour and some soda, powdered sugar. Then all the goodness. Ready for the goodness? Sugar-free chocolate chips. Yes, they exist, and yes, they taste good. Wow. So instead of the half a cup, do a cup. Then, you know what else I found? They were in the grocery store. It's sugar-free candy gems. Can you see that? Huh. So it's a candy gem that's completely sugar-free, right? So you
Jane, when you started this, I'm going like, you can't make a monster cookie without sugar, and now you're showing us how.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, it tastes good. It's so easy to do. You literally take all the goodness and add a little bit of oats too. That's all it takes. You can add a little sugar. You bake them for about 14 minutes. This is what you get. So it's got the candy gems, it's got the chocolate chips, it's got the peanut butter, it's got the oats all into it. And it's completely sugar-free. And you can't tell. And trust me, I haven't had sugar in now 3.5 years. Not by choice, right? I don't miss it one bit at all, but this gives you enough of a sweetness to satisfy that craving. So I have to do it by health choice, right? I don't, literally now I know for real, like it's either life or death in my situation, right? But if you're right now, this whole new January flip of the calendar, New Year's resolution, gonna start eating healthier. I think there's something like cut sugar out of January month, whatever, for some people. This is actually a really good choice, and kids love them too, right? So
well, of course, they taste great. Yeah, this kid would love it.
Yeah, my husband, right? He's probably the pickiest person I know when it comes to baking and eating something. He's the one who said, give it a, I think he thought he'd like, give me a challenge, see if it really exists. It works. It knocks your socks off. It's so good. It's so great. Let's see if I can get the whole, I mean, it's all right there. And it's so easy to do. Your kids can do it with you too. Like over the weekend, I always have a little bit of stormy weather going out east. What a great thing to do, and make it a family, maybe a family little fun, and teach everybody to bake healthy is the way to go. Trust me. I know the other side of the coin.
Well, Jane, as we said before we got started this morning, I'm so glad to have the opportunity in so many ways to talk with you this morning. Thanks for bringing these to us and giving us a great guidebook, because as you said, in January, we start to flip that focus into making at least some swaps. And this is a great way to get started.
It is a great way. And listen, we have over 253 recipes at nosugarbaker.com. So go there, check it out. Try the monster cookies. They're one of my favorites, along with, let me give you guys, the pumpkin bars. So good.
Awesome.
Right.
Jane, thank you so much.
Hey, good to see you back.
Great to see you too. And don't worry, friends, we've got this recipe on our website as well.
For more information on Jane Jones, just visit Virginia This Morning by later today. And stay tuned. We'll be right back.
What if you could feel in control of your retirement in just a few clicks? At aceyourretirement.org, you can. Start with a free 3-minute chat with Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer some simple questions like, how do you feel about your ability to save for retirement? Or in how many years do you want to retire? To get free action items customized just for you, get your retirement back on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
If alcohol builds a wall around you, know this. We're here to help if you want us to. It's never too early or too late to ask for help with a drinking problem. Alcoholics Anonymous. There is a way out.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
All right, boys, tonight's the night we've been waiting for. We got 10 minutes on that countdown clock. Remember when it had 215 days up there? It's go time. Coming together, picking each other up for a single cause.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Everybody has a story. Professional artist, nationally acclaimed guitarist, professional wrestler fighting cancer. From shy child to street performer, producing music in the pandemic. The king of Carytown. Meet the most interesting people in Central Virginia with Greg McQuaid on CBS 6.
Welcome back to Virginia This Morning. Food truck owner and chef Larry Carey back in the kitchen with us.
This chicken marsala is perfect to make and enjoy on a cold winter's night. Always good to see you, Larry. Welcome back to Virginia This Morning.
Thank you. Nice being here.
You got things cooking already?
Yeah, right now I just started out. I didn't want to get flour everywhere, so these are my thinner sliced chicken breasts I purchased from the market. I seasoned my flour with salt, pepper, and maybe a little oregano. And I had my pan on medium-high heat, and I added some olive oil, and I'm just searing the chicken breast right now.
Larry, do you have to hammer those out? Or
I purchased the thinner sliced ones, but if you want it by the regular chicken breast, you can either butterfly, you can cut it down the middle and open it up, or you can, like you said, hammer them out like that way to make them thin.
Larry, you mentioned that you're doing these in olive oil. A lot of times when we have a chef on, they say, well, you know, olive oil's got that low burn point, but it's okay for this because you're kind of
mild heat. Mild heat, and this is what we want. This nice dark color right here, and you want extra flour in the bottom of the pan because that's going to become your gravy.
Oh, now see, this seems like a super fancy one, and I think you're going to show us how easy this.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, it really is. But right now, you can take these chicken breasts out the pan. You know, you can cook them like halfway. You can pull them out.
So you're almost doing just like a browning there.
Yeah, just browning them off with the flour and stuff.
Okay.
The most important part is making this sauce right here.
So not necessarily finished cooking yet.
No, not finished cooking. So right now I'm just going to add a couple tablespoons of butter.
Butter.
Can't go wrong with that. Some minced garlic, maybe like a tablespoon. Get that in there and mix that on up.
Can't go wrong with butter and garlic.
You can't.
Because you've got the flour in there left over, does it sort of make a roux?
Yeah, gravy, like a gravy. Yeah, the flour, the butter, and all that comes together and make like a roux. So you get that in and mix that on up.
Got you.
You're going to add some oregano.
Okay.
Just a sprinkle.
Yeah, just like a sprinkle of oregano, maybe some fresh parsley for color.
Yum.
Then we got some cooking sherry, a quarter cup of that.
So back to that chicken breast, you said you could just butterfly if it's one of the thick ones. You don't necessarily, do you go all the way through, or would I just butterfly, open it up, and then
Well, you can butterfly, open up and cut it in half, like we had 2 chicken breasts like that.
Got you. I have trouble with
that.
Yeah,
you lost a little heat when you put the sherry.
Yeah, so you got to bring it back. Get that in there.
How long does it usually take for the gravy to come together, Larry?
Usually in a hot pan, like 5 or 6 minutes. And this the masala, the start of the show.
Ooh,
and like half a cup of that.
Yeah.
So you're eyeballing it, but you're saying half a cup. Okay.
And then some salt to taste.
Now, once you get a bottle of this in, you have it pretty much on hand. And then, like Tom was saying, you end up finding a bunch that it can go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try lots of different
things. Yeah. Just like the sure. Sure is good for like soup, chicken, scampi, shrimp, scampi, a lot of other things like that. We can go ahead and add our mushrooms.
The thing people think about when they think about chicken marsala, one of the main things is the mushroom.
Yeah, the star of the show.
Yeah.
We add some of those up in there.
Larry, do you have a favorite mushroom to use? Or
I like shiitake mushrooms. I like their flavor. Yeah, I love them.
I've been finding them a little bit more easily lately. They used to be a little harder to come by.
Yeah.
And lately they've been out. I just grab a pack.
Yeah. Sometimes I just eat them out the fridge like a snack.
I haven't gone that far.
I didn't know that was too far for you.
That's a little bit much. Larry.
Right now, we're going to add this chicken back.
So chicken's going back in?
Yeah.
The internet's going to go wild with Larry being the...
munching on a mushroom.
Yeah, the mushroom.
Yeah.
They're good. You can't blame me.
Wait a minute. Do you eat them raw like that?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, they're...
Some people eat raw cookie, though. I like raw mushrooms. I hope that make it better.
Yeah. It's all about balance.
Yeah, it is.
You do you, Larry.
Yeah. Okay, so those go in.
Y'all making me feel weird.
Not at all.
No, I'm just playing.
Now, normally, we gave you trick stove, so it didn't quite get as...
Yeah, but it's getting there now, yeah.
Do you want it to be slightly thicker of a gravy
before thicker of a gravy that can stick back to the back of the spoon.
And another thing that I've gotten really excited about lately is finishing in the oven.
Yeah.
So could you do that here?
Not with this because you got the gravy and stuff.
The sauce.
Yeah, the sauce and everything. But it's coming up now.
There it is.
Yeah, it's getting there.
There it is. And finishing that chicken in the sauce probably tenderizes it.
Tenderizing and absorbs a lot of the flavor and everything.
So the total time, prep work, everything.
30 minutes.
30 minutes, and you got this
nice, wonderful meal. Yeah, I prepare mine with mashed potatoes and asparagus. Some people like it over pasta, maybe bow tie pasta or fettuccine. They're my recommendations.
And people think it's super hard and fancy.
No, it's not. Yeah, people get intimidated by how nice the plate look, but realize.
See, Larry taught me this, and it took me 4 hours to make this. I hope you enjoy it.
Now, Larry, you said shiitakes. I agree. If for some reason you can't find those,
you can use like the button mushrooms or whatever your preference.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever your preference is.
Whatever you nibble on, other times.
There you go again. I'm not just walking around with a bag of mushrooms eating them like chips.
That's what we're envisioning, right? Bill's he's just putting the bait out there all day today, Larry.
Yeah, see that gravy is coming in. It's starting to get thick now.
Yeah.
And you really don't have to do a whole lot to it.
No, just sit down watching and, move it around a little bit, make sure it don't stick to the bottom of the pan. This is a very nice dish, especially in the wintertime. And if you see it getting thick, too thick like that,
add a little more juice.
Add a little, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, quick question for you. Because when you read these, you're used to working with all types of cookware. I notice we're doing non-stick. Is that by design? Is that by just that was the pan we had today? Because would this...
I like non-stick, yeah. You just got to be careful on which ones you buy, because sometimes they'll chip and contaminate your food and stuff like that.
Well, you got the old iron skillet.
Yeah, this is the cast iron right here. This one holds better heat.
So you say, does that end up coming together in a way that you like, maybe more over non-stick, right? With the cast iron?
Yeah, this is a cast iron. Well, cast iron's non-stick actually too.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's when you season the pan and everything, get that nice coating on it, it becomes non-stick.
Use the Dawn detergent on it.
It's the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And you better not wash the pan. Somebody get mad at you.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Yeah,
there we
that
go.
Looks great. That looks great.
So can I ask a ridiculous question? Like
not about the mushroom.
New. What else is new? When you said don't wash it, can you rinse it out?
Yeah, you can rinse it out and wipe it out. Just don't
wipe it. Yeah.
Don't put Dawn in there and take a steel wool and start scrubbing it all vigorously.
Because I just rinse mine and
wipe it out.
And just wipe it.
And then leave it night. So occasionally you can take them, clean them out real good, and re-season them again. That's the main thing to keep the seasoning on the pan. But yeah, this coming together right nice right now.
Mr. Bevins, that was a good question.
Oh, okay, good.
That could be confounding.
See, we're starting the year, so my average is up.
He has his fancy socks, and he asked one good question.
All right, it's been a great year, y'all. Good night.
Oh, goodness. So you said bow tie, maybe, Larry?
You bow tie or fettuccine, yeah.
But mashed taters ain't so bad either.
Yeah, especially in the wintertime. I love mashed potatoes.
You left some of the skin on it. Is that skin on those
Yeah,
potatoes?
only red mashed potatoes, red skin mashed potatoes.
Okay, good.
They're the only time I leave the skin on.
I think we know what this weekend's menu is, Larry. This is it.
I'm going to take this over here.
Oh, excuse me.
No problem.
He's ready to plate.
That right there.
Larry, before we take a break, what's the update on the restaurant? How are things coming?
Restaurant's going under renovations right now. You know, renovations take a while. Sometimes things go unpredicted. But we still got the food truck, and this weekend we'll be on Williamsburg Road, 5114 Williamsburg Road out there with the food truck. But the restaurant's coming along.
You can find him on Facebook as well, so you can make sure you're there front and center.
Yeah, Fuzzy Sandler Kitchen or either Chef Larry 67 on Facebook.
Thanks, Larry, for being back.
You didn't wait no time, did you?
No, he didn't. He's like, leave the conversation to you two. I'm going in there. Chef Larry Carey's ready for, he'll share that recipe. We'll post it on our website, virginiathismorning.com, so you can go find it. Yum?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I would describe Bridgewater as a tight-knit community.
It's just weird to think, but when I was coming to it, I didn't realize how much I'd grow like outside of the classroom too.
Coming to Bridgewater has helped me because it allowed me to gain connections with people.
At Bridgewater, you get a lot of individual attention, and it's something that you couldn't get at a larger university. It gave me, in the end, the confidence I needed in myself and in my abilities, and that, you know, it's something that I can take with me forever.
I taught for 20 years, but I started forgetting my lectures. Eventually, he had to quit. The early Alzheimer's diagnosis allowed us to take control of the situation.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Look at it. Look at that. Oh, Max, you broke it. No, don't do that. Bad boy.
Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends. Go to your room. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there.
Everything we are starts with you. Are you?
There you go.
I like the bird.
Heroes.
She's a different kind of strong.
Truths.
The chief tendered his resignation.
I want to get to the bottom of it.
Standing up against corruption and greed.
I'm going to make sure that those who made my son suffer pay.
We see them here day in, day out, greeting everyone, smiling.
I work 5 days a week.
Very exciting every day. I look forward to it.
Their passion, their grit, their love for this community. These two special ladies are role models for every single one of us.
It's time for Everywhere You Are. You know we love it. Seeing all those fun and exciting things that you've been
chicken
up to.
on me, do I?
Like eating lunch for breakfast.
We love doing this part of the show, even with food. Folks, please send in your comments, your pictures, and we are going to get started this morning with some great stuff.
We have a whole year of opportunity. And remember, this week we already did do one assignment. If you are out and about in the Commonwealth and you encounter one of the love signs, snap a picture, send it our way. We want to see love the whole year through.
We'd love to see your love pictures.
First this morning, speaking of love, we're sharing birthday wishes. Over the past few years, we've celebrated along with this friend of the show, and we are happy to share Maria Thomas is turning 104 on Saturday, January the 6th. Her grandson, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew, shared a bit of background with us. Maria is originally from Dominican Republic, currently tuning in from Chesterfield. She's an avid bingo player. She also occupies her time with word searches, Sudoku, and putting together puzzles. Even at 104, she still enjoys cooking, cleaning, sewing, and most importantly, living. She has 6 kids, 21 grandchildren, and over 40-plus great-grandchildren, even a few great-great-grandchildren. Maria loves CBS, and she and Andrew's mother watch Virginia This Morning every weekday together. We say thank you for that. Another one of her favorite things, watching The Price is Right. Congratulations, Maria. Happy 104th birthday to you.
Yay.
That's exquisite.
How beautiful is that? That's fantastic.
That is absolutely wonderful.
What a gift. 104. Yeah. All right, Karen Gloyer Little stumbled upon this gem. She went for a walk and saw this beautiful Christmas camellia.
All right, Karen, now you've inspired me. I got to go out and check the bush. It's on the side of the house. I can't usually see it without going out, and we'll see what they're up to. That one's beautiful. All right, friends, you've seen how it's done. It's your turn. No matter how big or small your fun adventure is, we would love to see it.
Find us on social media, upload your elements, take a picture or video, send it our way, and make our day. All right, folks, get ready for one of the biggest block parties in RV8. It's the 25th anniversary of the UCROPS Monument Avenue 10K presented by Kroger, happening on April 20th.
You can walk, you can run, you can jog with your friends and family and really have a great time. For all the information on registering, visit sportsbackers.org. And have it on good authority. Little Birdie shared that Virginia This Morning leopard print will be on hand. We are cheering big time this year. We'll have more information on that. In the meantime, head to sportsbackers.org and you can get registered. I understand there's a price increase. Oh, there's Stephen Hayes. Look at him. All right, everybody's in this race. There's Kristen. We're all going to have a great time. We'd love to see you there. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more Virginia This Morning.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
The purpose is to give a voice to the voiceless, those people who have become victims and fallen, and also a voice to their family members. Some of them waited more than 30 years to get answers about their loved one's death.
He was a wonderful father.
He loved us more than anything in the entire world.
I believe my daughter's out there somewhere.
I'm just begging and pleading for the community to help us.
So the main purpose is you want to bring some closure to the family and their friends.
I taught for 20 years, but I started forgetting my lectures. Eventually, he had to quit. The early Alzheimer's diagnosis allowed us to take control of the situation.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Final Score Friday, Fridays at 11.
Sponsored by Loyalty Automotive and Richmond Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
When I grow up, I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck.
I want to know how to provide for my family.
And invest in my community.
When I grow up, I just want things to be different.
At Junior Achievement, we promote economic empowerment through education, but we can't do it alone.
There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey.
This segment is sponsored by ECPI.
The start of the new year offers a great opportunity to begin planning for your future. Today, Ashley Richards, campus president at ECPI University, joins us with more about the college and their upcoming open house. Good to see you.
You too.
We were talking, I've talked to you lots of times. I've had the chance to interview you. First time live in the studio.
Yes, sir. Excited to be here.
Yeah, glad to have you. And this is an exciting time because we are starting out a new year. People are literally deciding their future.
That's true, yes, and we're excited. We're going to be hosting an open house at ECPI University on Saturday, January 13th from 10 to 4. So great time to start planning for the new year.
That's going to be a big day, and people are going to find out. Let's talk about the location a little bit real quick, if we can do that.
Yes, we have 2 locations in Richmond, actually. We have one which is in the near west end of Richmond. It's right off Broad Street, so very convenient. And then we also have a second location in Short Pump, which is actually physically right on Broad Street, and both locations will have open house that day.
Now, we started out saying that you've been online before. Obviously, ECPI, you can do a lot online.
Yes, we have pretty much an option for anybody. We have online classes, we have hybrid options, and we also have on-campus classes as well.
Okay, but we would love to have you come by the open house in person if you can.
Oh, definitely. We'll have a lot of interactive demonstrations. So, visitors can tour our facilities, they can talk to our faculty. We'll also have our financial aid office and our admissions office there. So it'll be a big day to really just kind of explore the options that we offer.
And get ready to go because classes start near the end of January.
That's right. We have classes that begin in the end of January, so it's a great time to just come visit and see what it takes to get started.
Let's talk a little bit about, you have something called the Faster Path to a Degree. Let's talk about that.
So we have accelerated format at the university, which means our students are in seat year-round, and that means that they're able to complete a bachelor's degree in as little as 2.5 years, and associate's degree in 1.5 years.
Wow, that's great. And the hands-on education is something you kind of highlight as well.
Yes, we are definitely industry and career focused. So we have individualized classes where our students are doing, interactive learning with industry experts. So you're not sitting in a lecture class, you're engaged in what you're learning about.
And the experts in that field are who you're going to be hearing from and learning from.
Exactly. Our faculty have all been, in the industry, so they know what is needed to be in a career-focused education format.
When I heard you were coming in today, I mean, ECPI, I'm like, that's been around a while now. And then I looked, and it's 1966, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
We have been around a long time, and we've had a long-standing presence in Richmond as well, and we've actually got campuses throughout the Southeast.
Ashley, you obviously know this inside out, but for folks to get a chance to come January 13th, find out everything they need to know to get started. Obviously not going to get up to your level of knowing ECPI, but they're going to become part of the family. They're going to get that hands-on. They're going to take the fast track, and it really is sneaking right up on us.
Yes, it is. There's really no better time to get started and bring in 2024 with, a new career plan.
All right. And 2 locations in Richmond?
That's right. We have 2 locations. You can find the address for both at www.ecpi.edu. You can also RSVP to attend that day.
All right. Nice having you in here physically in the studio.
Oh, it's been great. Thank you so much for having me.
Folks, you want to think about this, and thanks to so much to Ashley for coming by. Join ECPI University for their open house happening January 13th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at 11104 West Broad Street in Glen Allen. For more information, give them a call, 804-934-0100. The local campus is located at 2809 Emerywood Parkway, Suite 400 in Richmond. For more information, give them a call, 804-417-4742, or visit the website, ecpi.edu. Stick around, we'll be right back.
So much. Fostering a pet for a friend or neighbor can keep families together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. Why? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Jump into your morning with Rob Cardwell. CBS 6 This Morning. Weekdays 4:30 to 7.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
How do we tell the important stories about this community? There's John's way. He knows the streets, has sources everywhere, and always keeps it real. Shelby, to her, solving people's problems isn't just a job, it's her calling. Or Laura, she investigates every angle and doesn't stop until people are held accountable. And then there's me, feeling like the luckiest person in the world, finding the most inspiring people and sharing their stories.
Stephanie has already said it's been a little silly around here this morning, so we're just going to keep the trend going.
It's a whole comedy show in here.
That's never happened before.
She's going to keep us on track for 2024. Welcome back. A new year. You don't have to be afraid about a hard reset to renew your life.
Popular lifestyle expert and content creator Stephanie Walters is here to share her insights. Stephanie, we had some work done at the house.
Okay.
Which means that they were working on a room, so everything had to come out of that room.
Yeah.
Well, you make some decisions right then and there. It's like, why is this still here?
Yeah.
But you need to kind of take a look at everything in that light, don't you?
Absolutely. So the first thing I always talk about for the new year is purge. And that means just really take an inventory of what's in your house, what's in your closets. I know you mentioned clothes, but also take an inventory of things we don't really think about, like your phone contacts, social media. I mean, that's a huge thing. I think I went online at the top of the year, start unfollowing things that I didn't feel like were good for me, good for my mental health. Looking at phone contacts, like I haven't talked to this person in, 10 years. We're not even in the same atmosphere. Let's delete and just kind of clean out, old emails. So it's bigger than just looking through your closet like, oh, I haven't worn this blazer in 10 years. It's more so just going through, taking inventory about everything in your life and seeing what you can get rid of and what really needs to stay and what you might be giving a little trial through this year. And if it doesn't work out at the end of this year, you're going to purge it for 2025.
Okay, got to make room first.
You have to make room.
And
yes.
it can seem overwhelming, but one little step at a time. I've done it with photos, because those can be like, just go by each day. I'll put in the date, and then you look back, and it's a nice memory trip, but then delete what's extra.
Oh yeah, like your phone photos?
Yes.
I have 43,000 pictures on my phone, and half of them are of my child. I'm like, you know what? I probably just need to like.
You need those.
I know, because you always think you're going to find them.
Little sticks you can put it on there.
Yeah, so
save it.
It's in the cloud. It's in the cloud somewhere.
So purge.
Yes.
Okay.
So then after you purge, you really need to prioritize, and this is where we're really focused on like getting our lives together personally and professionally. And so the first thing I think about is like prioritizing your actual schedule. What do you want? How do you want your life to look? How do you want your day-to-day to look? And sometimes we're going hour by hour. You know, some days it is really just like that. And so I think about convenience when I think about prioritizing your life. And so we want to go eco-friendly for the new year. So these are like little snack bags. They're very convenient. I use them on myself, but also with my daughter, but also things that make it no excuses. And so I like little mini versions of things that you can carry along with you. It's like little mini versions of honey, little mini versions of peanut butter that you can take on with an apple for a snack. There's no excuses when you prioritize your actual life, because once you prioritize, then you can make a plan for what you want to do.
Are those snack bags reusable? So
yeah, these are reusable. They're eco-friendly.
That's what I was wondering. That's
they come
why
in
it's
different
eco.
sizes, so I have them in the snack size, sandwich size, and the gallon size. And I love them because also, too, we're trying to be really good to the planet.
Yep.
So going eco-friendly is the way to go. Get rid of your plastic and get these reusable bags.
Nice.
Yeah, they are really helpful, for sure. You mentioned transitioning from prioritize, giving you the runway, then to plan.
Yes.
And when you do that, you can achieve.
You can achieve, yeah. So the first thing I go to, and this is because, I mean, doing lifestyle, we talk about beauty and skincare, and beauty is not just for the women, Bill. It is for the men, too. Your skin looks great. We want to get through prioritizing and planning your skincare routine. So vitamin C is no longer just for you to ingest. It's for your skin. So My Shell has a great vitamin C serum, and then Derma has a great vitamin C serum, because you want to be able to take care of your skin. So plan your skincare routine, and this is for men too.
What does vitamin C do for your skin?
So it's good for brightening your skin, getting rid of kind of like those fine lines. It just makes your skin look more radiant.
All right,
so
I'll need a gallon jug of that.
So planning your skincare routines, planning your sleep routines. I love this pillow spray. If you smell this, it smells like lavender. I spray this on my pillow every night, and it just helps you get a really good sleep. So planning your sleep schedule. Yeah. I'm a night owl. And so sleeping is like, I have to really plan when I'm gonna go to sleep, because otherwise I'll be up until like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then my alarm goes off at 6, and here we are again. And then also
you have a mask there.
Yes, an eye mask, good for sleep too. Then you wanna plan what's your actual routine in terms of, your diet and your health and your wellness. And so I love these books. So I brought this in. This one is by Pinky Cole. It's Eat Plants, and there's another word on it. And so I'm vegan, but everybody doesn't have to be vegan to achieve a healthy lifestyle. But what can you take out of your diet maybe once or twice a week to achieve some of the goals that you want? So you can buy books. There's also motivational journals, and I love a good motivational journal. I know you see these memes online. It's like, you don't need another journal. Actually, yes, you do, because if it's going to encourage you with the positive words, then why not buy it to make you just amplify what you want to do? So always plan out what you want to do and use it as a way to actually do the work. And then the last thing for plan is, this is a great mindfulness mind-body journal by Tasha Turnbull, and it's a 6-month incremental journal. Now, what we usually do is we buy the 1-year ones, and it's like, oh gosh, December seems so far away. I'm not going to achieve this. But this one talks about your mind, your body, your fitness, your soul, how you can actually achieve these dreams in 6-month increments, which is so much better than doing a year.
Small bites.
Small bites.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're trying to do.
All right, so we've purged, we've prioritized, we've planned.
Yeah.
Now we got to pursue.
Now you want to pursue. So now you want to take action, because all this is great, and we've got our journals, we've got our routine, but like now you actually have to do it. And so here's some small ways that you can take steps to do this. And ironically, take steps. This is a stair stepper. But if you don't want to have a gym membership, gyms are insane right now. I love my gym, but I stay away from the 2 weeks because it's like, y'all are bringing in more equipment. Why? But you can get these stair steppers at home. I think this was like 60 or 70 bucks. You can do this at home, and it has the fitness bands with it. And then you can put these on your floor to actually create your own little gym environment. So sometimes people might be insecure about starting off the new year in the gym, or you're trying to hit certain fitness goals and you're not feeling right about actually stepping into the gym. Start at home and don't make excuses for what you want to achieve. These are the baby steps, so you can pursue it by, hey, I've got a stair stepper at home. I've got dumbbells at home. I've got, green vegetable powder to put into my smoothies at home. I've got, my hydration station here with motivational words on it. You want to actually pursue this, but you have to do it, like you said, in bite-sized steps.
Well, and if you start at home and you start, then by the time the craziness calms down at the gym, you're ready to go
Exactly. So you do this for like a month or two, and then maybe like mid to end February, you're ready to hit like the big boy, weights in the gym. But it's all about, making it accessible for your lifestyle.
One step ahead of the game, too.
One step?
It was intentional.
The comedy show.
I was working on it. So, but with these two, then you also have the opportunity to do it on your schedule, and that's the no excuse situation.
And that's the no excuse situation. So sometimes, I have my daughter just turned 5 yesterday, and sometimes everything is so crazy, I don't have time to get to the gym. But what I'll do, okay, she's, come home from school, I'll let her watch her iPad for 30 minutes so I can, get active on my machine. So it's all about working what works for your schedule. You have to figure it out, but you also have to plan and prioritize what's important to you to be able to pursue it.
Nice.
Love it.
Nicely done.
See, bite-sized pieces. Stephanie makes it happen. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
See you. 2024 just wouldn't be the same without kicking off without Stephanie.
Right.
For more information on Stephanie Walters, you can visit our website, Virginia This Morning. Later today, we'll have a direct link posted. Of course, follow her on social. She is there making it happen as well.
And we're almost at the end of today's show. We'll wrap things up in less than 3 minutes.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
I believe if all of us gave a little something, wow, how we could change this world.
So you guys won't believe this. Mr. Clarence G is okay.
I just want to give him the biggest hug.
God bless you, baby. I feel a lot better out here walking than at home sitting in the rocker.
I'm trying to show the world that anything is possible in life if you put your mind into it.
I hope they hear my spirit. I hope to make people feel so happy.
My name's Mark, I'm an alcoholic.
Dorothy T., and I am an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic, my name is Victoria. My journey in AA started years ago when I reached the outside limits of my desperation.
And then these people, just gathered around me. That was the fellowship in action.
If I carry any sort of message with my story, it's that, keep coming back and that this thing does work.
If you have a problem with alcohol, contact AA. It works.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
We ended up talking to a family of 5 that literally went from tragedy to triumph because of a house fire.
In less than 15 minutes, everything is burnt and gone.
And how American Red Cross stepped in to comfort that family.
I was just wanting to make sure he was going to be okay, or at that moment he had somebody. I just never thought that it meant that much to anybody.
Beat the Traffic with Kristen on CBS 6 This Morning. Weekdays 4:30 to 7.
I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, never.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go.
I just can't put my finger on. It's like you wore your socks, but I think what he's most proud of is the flexibility.
Yeah.
Like I can't even with bending.
But wait, there's more.
My hip's gonna pop. What?
I even have my glasses, and you'll notice on the end of my glasses, it's leopard print right here behind my ears.
Yes.
So who's on team? Who's on team today? She wears polka dots. I wear leopard print.
Is anyone reading this as polka dots? Okay, we are proud of you. Between your handkerchief, your socks, your glasses, and
my onesie. Don't forget that. Yeah.
And the watch.
Yeah.
All right. You did.
Has my name on it too.
You did fine for today, on this Thursday. But let's see what you do next week.
Well, I'm off next week, so.
Wait, who approved that? Really?
I'm off from leopard print.
Are you really?
Special thanks to our guests today, including Stephanie Walters, Jane Jones, Chef Larry Carey, ECPI University, and of course, you for watching.
Speaking of Larry Carey, is your belly full from the Marsala?
I was sneaking over there, getting lots of chicken. That was so good.
It was really, really great. And he, what a fancy, you go into a restaurant and yes, I would love to enjoy the chicken Marsala.
Because you fixed it, yeah.
Yeah, now we know how to make it.
Well, we know how.
Okay. You're still going to wait for somebody else to
I don't think I'm going to tackle that one.
Please, if you do, make sure you serve it with mashed potatoes for a certain someone.
Yes, definitely.
And asparagus or no? Yay?
Yeah, sure. For you, yeah. I like a little bit of asparagus.
I like asparagus. I buy a big bag of it, and then I'll do all of it, put some of an omelet, mushrooms.
Yeah.
Larry and I are on board with that.
Okay.
Anyway.
We will be back tomorrow morning, 8:56 a.m.
And we hope you'll make plans to join us. Until then, enjoy the rest of this Leopard Print Thursday, friends. It has arrived.
I'm dressed for it.
51 more this year.
Got my glasses.
But who's counting?
Got the whole thing. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I need to order you a shirt. I said
I'm
I was
good.
going to do it.
No, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
We got a little something.